I'm just on my way down into town. I have already walked down to M&S once today. I picked up a few bits from the food section, but then my mum and dad text to see if I wanted to go down for a drink at the cafe. So we're walking back down. I'm back from M&S. My makeup smudged. Had a nice hot chockey and a little flatbread thing with my parents, and then they came back and had a little look at the new room. And I've just as well gone and done all the washing up that was building up in the kitchen. Also, my mum and dad ended up taking a few of the painting bits back with them to give back to my little brother. So that's cleared a bit of stuff out of the flat as well. But I'm just sat in my little reading chair. I actually love it. I need to get myself a little footstool or something for in here, I think. But whilst I was washing up, I listened to the last half an hour of this audiobook for What We Can Know. Really ended up enjoying this. I was a bit nervous going in, but I really liked it. I think I said in last week's vlog kind of what it was about, and I think I'd gotten up to, so there's, I'd say 2/3 of this book is about this academic and his research into this famous poet, and then there's a part 2 which is from a different perspective. I won't spoil it. And that was really interesting. I just found it very interesting about what gets preserved and of this time period we're living in now, what future generations may end up thinking about us, if they've got access to all of our what emails and texts are called, e-correspondence or something. If they've got access to all that, what connections they'll draw from our lives, and how true it is, I suppose. I feel like this book goes into. Yeah. Loved. Even though the cover is ugly as fuck. Yeah, I much prefer the US cover. Maybe I'll have to try and get my hands on one somehow. But yeah, really ended up enjoying this. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. It'll either be a 4 or a 5. I started an arc on my Kindle last night called Almost Life? Almost Life? I think it's called Almost Life, by Kieran Millwood Hargrave, which publishes next week, so I'm trying to get around to it. Which I think it's a sapphic. Well, I think it's a sapphic story. Again, I think it's more literary. It's more literary leaning, I think, than romance genre. And I haven't read much at all, but we've met the 2 characters. Well, I assume they're going to be the 2 main characters. But they're in Paris at the moment. I think one of them's French. So hopefully I can read that one before it gets published next week. And then I'm also thinking about potentially starting Common Goal, which is the next Heated Rivalry book. Morning. It's Sunday morning. You might be wondering why we're in the bathroom. I'm going to recolour my hair. I did it, gosh, I can't remember now. A couple of months ago. It was the same colour. It's Garnier Dark Cherry. I did it a couple of months ago, and it has faded. It's faded quite a lot, and also, ignore the grease. It's kind of grown to there. That's my natural colour, and then everything else is the faded red. So I figured it was time for a redo. time is up. Warm. Okay, we are showered and I'm gonna dry this hair. But there we are, new colour. I love that it's like obviously like redder, but it's not like bright red. I just love it. In terms of plans for today, they were nothing, but then my mum has just called suggesting about going to the cinema. There's a film out called Mother's Pride. God, that's the state of my nails, but this one is like really short. It keeps catching. There's a film out called Mother's Pride. I think it's about Morris dancing, so we're gonna go see that today. Nah. I'm back from the cinema. Verdict was bit cringe, sorry. Less about Morris dancing than I was expecting from the trailer, and actually more about like British pubs and brewing and ales, beers. It was just a bit cringe. Like there was some funny bits, but I think it tried to be a bit sentimental, tried to be, I don't know, I feel like there were definitely like lines that the characters, like some characters would say that I'm like, they thought that was going to be funny, and like silence. But my mum enjoyed it, my mum found it funny, so I feel like that sort of levels it a bit, you know, that sort of shows you what the level is. Like there are clearly a few like older men in the audience who like thought it was a bit funny, like who were like laughing at, it just wasn't, the humour wasn't for me. Anyway, hey, I figured I should probably can we put, what is, okay, we have a light on. I realise I can't remember the last time I spoke to you, but it is Monday evening. Today was my first day back at work after my week off. I mean, it was alright to be fair. I had a few like easy meetings this morning, and then I was basically just going through my inbox. But it's Monday, which means it's quiz. 1980s. Gosh. The next round is sport. Where's the tennis question? Good morning. It's Wednesday and it's 7:30 and I'm up and at 'em. And it's not because I'm going in the office today. I'm working from home today. But I made a promise to myself that I was going to get up and go swimming before work today, because I really I should have gone last night, but quite frankly I couldn't be arsed. And also I didn't end up turning my work laptop until 8, not because I was like working straight through until that time, but I'd like gone and had a break for dinner and then my friend Katie came back from work and we were FaceTiming and chatting about stuff, and I ended up looking at one more query, so I didn't end up like turning my laptop off until like 8. And I just got to be asked. It was windy, it was like rainy outside. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in the morning, I can get up, get my swim in, then come home, start my day, and then have to worry about it for the rest of the day. I messaged my friends to say hold me accountable, and so here I am. Proof, if proof be need be, that I did it. Let me just navigate out of this parking space, lol. So, did my swim. The pool was definitely busier than it is on the evenings, but I did manage to snag a lane to myself anyway. for my brother's birthday, but it was delish. Favourite dish? Tell me your favourite starter and favourite main.
I think my favourite starter was probably the chicken satay.
Okay, I agree.
And it was between that and the pork yucksong.
I knew you were going to say that. I thought your pork yucksong was going to be your
I've
favourite.
had pork yucksong before.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to have a change.
Yeah.
And then main. God, let me think what that. I feel like the rice with the beef. Did love the noodles and the chicken, but that beef was so tasty.
I don't know what the road are here. That was a weird roundabout.
I feel like because I mixed it all together, it's kind of like everything.
It was, yeah.
But if I had to pick a fave, it was the beef.
I think my favourite starter is also the chicken satay.
Yeah.
I feel like closely followed by the prawn toast, but I feel like that's quite basic bitch answer.
Oh, and we tried the seaweed, which
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the seaweed.
Well, who wants sweet leaf? Not me.
Do you know what? I was paranoid that it would just end up being stuck in my teeth as well.
Yeah, true. I didn't even check my teeth.
Favourite main? I think it does have to be the noodles for me.
Yeah.
I am a noodle. I'm really getting through a noodle phase.
Yeah, I feel like you're on the noodle hype at the moment.
And do you know what? It's a toss up between the chicken and the beef. I think the beef edges it.
The chicken was really nice and tender though. Also, just to butt in here, I've got this vanilla lip balm.
Or do the
I'm an influencer now. From Aldi.
oh, okay.
Really nice, and it's very smooth.
Is it like? Oh, have you tried the Glossier ones? The balm.com.
Yeah, I don't own one, but my friend lent me
Is it
one
similar?
when I was on holiday, and it was so good.
Remind me where you said that one was from. Aldi.
This one, yeah, Aldi.
Do they do other flavours?
Yeah, some of them have got tints as well.
So the plan now is we're going to pick up some snacks, a little sweet treat,
Yeah.
and some drinks, and then what we're going back to watch.
I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. Heat Drive.
LOL. Yeah, Heat Drive. Ep 2.
What?
Can you remember anything from Ep 1?
Yeah, to be fair, I feel
I
like
can't remember how long ago that was now. When did we watch Ep 1?
a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
But I think it was mainly just the introduction of them two, and like he goes back to his bedroom.
Yeah. So that's where we are. Katie's only seen episode 1. I've seen the whole series about 3 times.
That's what I was going to ask. How many times? Like, what time is this for you to watch? However, I asked that question. You know what I mean?
This is the third. So I watched it the first time. Then I had to pretty soon after rewatch because I didn't appreciate the first few episodes the first time around.
Yeah.
And then I watched it went through with the book club gals. And then yeah, so I've seen episode 1 4 times then, because then the 4th time was this time through with you.
Remind me why you're listening to a rugby podcast. Is that linked to Heat Drive, or is that you down bad about a rugby player?
It's actually neither. Okay. I feel like it's a long. I feel like
You know
it's
you're
too
down
pronged.
bad when you're listening to a rugby podcast.
Okay. Okay. So it's 2 pronged.
Yeah.
The first prong is me and my like monthly obsession with a different Instagram comedian,
Oh yeah.
which I feel like I mentioned to you the other day.
Yeah.
Because first we had John Marco, can't remember what his last name is. I feel like a couple of months ago he was on my feed a lot, obsessed with him. And then it was like that guy I sent you the video of the other day, that Cobreezy, the American. And I was like into this guy in a big way.
Yes. What was he doing again?
God knows. Oh, I feel like he was being funny about something.
Yeah, he was, and I can't think for the life of me what it was. But yeah, I remember.
And then the most recent Instagram comedian is Vittorio. In this moment, I can't remember his last name. But he's Irish, but he's also like half Italian. Okay, so he's like my like Instagram comedian of the month, and so then because I was watching a lot of videos of him, he's got a rugby podcast, which is the one I was listening to, and I kept seeing clips of it. It's him, I guess some other Irish rugby player who I didn't know, and then Jamie Dornan was on it, who you might know from 50 Shades of Grey. The main geese.
Yeah.
Because I think he must be Irish. So he was on, and he must have some link to rugby. So he was on their podcast, and they were talking about rugby because it's the Six Nations. And I think they were kind of like making fun of Wales. Anyway, but it was a really funny clip. And then, so I was listening to that, and I was liking that clip a lot. And then, I guess the weekend, long, just put his flashes on. The weekend just gone, Wales, God knows who they were playing, Scotland maybe, and there was a guy, I can't remember what the guy's name was, Reese? I don't know, there was this Welsh rugby player who scored this like really good try, and the reason it was so good is I think because he's not, I don't know about rugby positions, but he is not normally the position that would score a try. You know, when you like hold the ball and you run over the line.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his position is. I think he's more of like the stocky type, who's maybe more at the back in the scrums, and it's the like nimbler, faster guys who normally score the tries.
Yeah.
Anyway, he had scored this try, and it was like great. He'd like got the ball, like swerved somebody, and then like da-da-da. And I kept seeing videos of it, of like when they put like the slow-mo sports clips to like popular music.
Yeah.
And like not profound music, but like I can't think of an example of any song they used. But so I kept seeing that video of him scoring that try, and now I feel like I'm on rugby Instagram.
Now you're obsessed.
That's the story. Lol.
Maybe a bit of distraction from heated rival will do a bit of good.
I don't know, different sport.
Not hockey.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we were talking about something.
Well, we were just saying about the plan that we're going to go shop and then...
Oh, yeah, and then watch Heat Robbery episode 2. I'm intrigued to see what you're going to think.
How many episodes are there? 6?
6. Oh, not enough. Not enough.
Have you finished reading the books now?
No, so there's 6 books out. I read the first 3, and I'm currently on the 4th. I started it the other day.
We buy David Lloyd.
Yep. Hello. Hey Paul.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hard to watch it.
So that's us.
I feel like it's going to take me about 6 months to watch Heated Rivalry at this rate. I feel like I'm watching one episode every 3 weeks at this speed.
Literally.
It's forever.
Oh, I hope you do end up liking it as well. Well, not necessarily as much as me, but I just hope you end up liking it.
I will like it because I feel like I'm a romance gal. You know?
And that's it. You know?
I love a bit of romance.
Mm-hmm. So good.
And to be fair, if you're saying the first time you watched it, the first 3 eps were a bit
Yeah,
tough
no,
to get
that's
into.
true actually, yeah. So yes, that's where we
Looking
are.
forward to hearing your quote. Give me a kiss.
Lol.
Oh god.
Give me a kiss. I want to get merch.
Are you gonna?
I've been like,
Where'd you get that from?
well, I've been like looking on Etsy for a few things. I did find a Gimme Kiss like crop sweatshirt.
Any second-hand stuff on Vintage?
I don't know actually.
Worth a look.
What the look?
Also, I don't know if you want to keep this in the vlog, but noticed you sold your 3 little action figures on Vintage.
My action figures. Yeah.
And then I clicked on it and it was like sold. And I was like, yeah. I like it in that piece.
No, yeah. Oh, I want to find a bit more to put on there, but I'm just trying to like get rid of all my like lingering Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need that anymore. We're going in the shop. Bye.
Bye.
Editing Alice here to say that that's everything. So see you next week. Bye.